Shut up and sit down.
Hey everybody, Barry here again. Barry here again. Well, it's a nice day. It's like 8 degrees. So I figured, let's go for a drive. I've got the laptop hooked up. Just got to open up the scanner. It's been a little while since I did a van video, so I thought, hey, some of the snow is melting. Now, it's obviously not spring, but I'll take what I can get. Sometimes, you know, a little bit of salt on the road is not going to kill it, but let's go for it. Oh, I forgot to plug in the HP tuner. I wasn't even planning on doing this today. I just looked outside and it was half warm. It's like, okay, let's do it. I don't know where my scanner plugs in. Right there. All right, cool. So, I just want to drive it a little bit because I did a whole lot of fixing this summer. Not a lot of driving. Come on. Seatbelt's going to be contrary, apparently. Okay, let's get the scanner all hooked up. Wideband's good. Still haven't fixed my shifter dilemma. And I haven't driven this thing in like 2 weeks, and I love it. Hopefully this camera mount doesn't shake too much. It seems to be a little bit, but that's the new one that Craig just bought me. We'll see what it's like. Might have to come up with a way to stiffen it up a little bit. Oh, my door's not shut. Before it goes away for the winter and all that gas goes dead. Man, I love driving this thing. It's so dumb. And the engine runs so well. I love it. So what's everybody's plans for the winter? Like, what are you doing? What's fixing cars, motorcycles, snow blowers? What's going on? I'm still knee deep into building that D-stroke 6-liter for the rat rod. That thing is shaking around a lot. I'm sorry if it's really bad quality, but and one turbo just came in. That would be in the last video where I did an unboxing. Brake burning, and I think I loaded it up too much. Still a lot to work out in a tune with this. I haven't really had a chance to actually drive it. But I love driving it. I can't stop and play with the tune right now because the battery in the van is like absolutely cooked. So as soon as I shut it off, it won't start again. So I'm just gonna go for a drive here on my dinner break and go for, oh look, my heat turned on, sick. And just do some tuning. I'll put it on facing the front now so we can all see what we're doing. Oh look, my phone fell down again. Yay. All right, front view. And there's like a super crazy amount of ice on the road here, so I don't know if I'm going to get out of this or not. Oh boy. Oh, we might get it. Yeah, we got it. Well, still icy. gauges don't work. You're just coasting down the highway in neutral. I guess so. I've only got like 100 videos of it on YouTube. That was the first, I think it's 2-3 shift that I've done. Usually I just roast it, let it shift and let off, but people don't even know what to think. What are you supposed to think? Red van, airplane noises, 80 kilometers an hour. Who knows? If you're wondering why the camera seems to be not jiggly as much, I jammed the seat up against it. Let's try a quick transbrake. I have my tripod. Oh, I will record what wheel speed that was because, oh man. Oh, I love this thing. Let's try it again, see if I can blow it up. If I blow it up, 2020 vision is transbrake button right here. To really not care, so I don't care if it blows a hole in the top of the piston. Full throttle, full send, always. But it held in there, a little tiny bit of tire shake, so I pedaled it, let it get the wheel speed up, gunned it again. I can smell the brakes, they're so hot. Oh man, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen or been a part of in my life. And it makes me so happy. Oh man, I can't even speak. I'm out of words. I'm absolutely out of words. I love it. Man, I can't believe how well it runs now. Dwayne's in another one of my videos. That's so cool. Let's go have some fun on the ice. Oh boy. Oh, I'm just going straight. Look, it's just going where it wants. Turn. This down to the ground. Oh my god. Oh, I almost hit a pallet. I have had people comment and said, why are you so childish? Why do you beat up everything you own or street race or friggin' why? What is the point of all this? Like it because I want So that was exciting. That was super exciting. Doing donuts on an ice parking lot is probably the most fun I've had all year. Take a 10-second look at this transbrake test. So I'm gonna just close this up here a little bit, make it a little bit closer so we can see the graph. And so I put on the transbrake, you can see the RPM right here. This is the wheel speed. This is gonna tell us if we're spinning or not. And something else you wanna see, of course, is boost, which is where? Right here. So this is boost. So let's bring it up a little bit farther. On the transbrake, button is still held, no wheel speed. RPM is getting up there, 24, 2500. Let's make a quick jump. So right before wheel speed, okay, we're at 3 kilometers an hour right here, because this is in moose, not bald eagles. And 3,200 RPM, 14.6 pounds. That's the highest that I've seen on transbrake. 14.6 pounds. And it's making 363 horsepower and almost 600 foot-pounds torque. That's just absolutely insane. I know that means absolutely nothing. I just like looking at the numbers. So let off the transbrake and it immediately goes into wheel spin, which is wonderful. And oh god, it's just, and I like how it maintains this kind of boost around here. Like it maintains 8.5 pounds, 10 pounds, like starting to creep up a little bit. And man, this is exciting. Just a nice little 5,000 RPM burnout. And the wheel spin still climbing. So, you know, we're doing really, really well here with this thing. So 10 pounds is usually about the running under load going down the highway. There's a lot more load with the brakes on in third gear with the transbrake button on, because the van doesn't want to move, the brakes doesn't want the van to move, but the engine is like, come on, push, let's get more boost, let's get more airflow. So that's why you're seeing 15 pounds on transbrake. And then when it leaves, the load comes off because the wheels are spinning now, there's less load, so the boost is going to sort of drop off and find out where it wants to be. So it dropped down to around 8 pounds, crept back up to 10 when it started actually moving, and the load returned to it again. All that is awesome. Burnouts are awesome. Donuts are awesome. Pulls in Mexico. That's where I just was. I took the 23-hour drive or whatever it was, went to Mexico, and then came back. And I'm it's 10 to 1 now. So I got back on time, so that's good. This is one of the few lunch break drives or tuning that I went on where I really, really pushed it and didn't blow up the engine. I can hear something bubbling up front, so I assume that's coolant from absolutely zero airflow doing donuts at like 6,000 RPM or 6,500 or whatever it was. But that's just normal stuff anyway, no big deal. I absolutely love this thing. I'm not supposed to like it. I did this to the van because I hate the van. we bought a red Caravan because we have nieces and nephews and 2 little girls who we all go places and do stuff. And Cass is like, we need more seats, so let's buy something that has more seats. We lost transmission in it. I put an LS in it. What more do I need to say? It's ridiculous, and I love it. And I'm really, really excited for how twin turbos is going to be on the rat rod, because this is a diesel turbo. It takes absolutely forever to spool. It's like 4,500 or something like that before it actually gets to full boost. So it's going to take forever. Big, dirty 13-liter or something diesel turbo, or small gasoline-rated twin turbos on a D-stroke 6-liter. I think it's going to be quite fun with a big, chunky Chihuahua cam in it. Exciting. So it's the end of my lunch break now, and I thought I'd just take us for a drive, just to do something different, out of the shop for a little bit, get some sunlight, or whatever you want to call that, overcast. Before I end off this video completely, I wanted to thank Christopher Jones like a whole bunch. He messaged me a little while ago and said, hey man, I got a racing seat here you can have, bought a car, doesn't need it. And he actually shipped it from Nova Scotia to here in Newfoundland and across the boat and everything. And in a couple of days I had it. It was great. So here's the seat. It's an old school racing seat. I love it. This is exactly like what I had in the rat rod. I had blue ones. I think this one might be black by the looks of it. Yep. And it's got seat brackets. Now I won't need to use this. The rat rod had the exact same seat, so I already have brackets that bolt right up to this one here. And it's got the really nice 3-inch wide harness here.
and I'd say it's out of date by 25 years, but yeah, here we go, 1999. That's deadly. So that'll work absolutely perfect for the rat rod being a street truck. And usually I just take it to the track once or twice a year, and it's not in competition, so there's no worries about having that SFI stuff up to date and all that. But I don't have a seat for the rat rod yet. I'm gonna put a bench seat in it sometimes because Cass likes sitting next to me. And when I go out on the track or the street, I'll just put this seat in just because extra fast race car stuff. This thing is absolutely perfect. So thanks a bunch for that, and thanks to anybody who's helped out the channel in this way so far. It's been absolutely tremendous. So thanks again. Thanks for checking out the channel and the videos. Thanks to everybody who's been flooding in lately and subscribing and commenting. I like seeing all new names and stuff, and let me know what you guys get on the go. If you got any projects, if you have a channel, let me know what your channel name is, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video, because as a thanks for coming and seeing what the craziness that I'm at. And thanks to my YouTube members and patrons. If you want to check out Patreon, it is patreon.com/ChasingRoadRatRods, and that's just a small way to help with a couple dollars and help me do stupid stuff like this for entertainment. And thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.